Welcome students. In the next lecture on differential equation, previously we started with the exact differential equation. Now in today's lecture, we would like to see few more problems based on the same topic. Okay. So let's begin with the example. Solve. The question is solve x minus 2 into e raised to y dy plus y plus x into sin x dx is equal to 0. Now we try to express this differential equation in the form of m dx plus n dy. Is it? But here they express it as n dy plus m dx is equal to. So no worry about it. So here the m is clear. M is nothing but the multiple of dx. That is y plus x into sin x. And n is x minus 2 into e raised to y. So what is dabba m by dabba y? Dabba m by dabba y is 1. That is partial derivative of this particular term with respect to y we calculated. Okay. Now what is dabba n by dabba x? That is partial derivative of n with respect to x, which is again 1. So both the values are equal. So what we say, dabba m by dabba y is equal to dabba n by dabba x. Therefore, given differential equation is exact. Given differential equation is exact. Okay. Now, what is next? We go for the solution. Therefore, solution is integral m dx plus integral n minus partial derivative with respect to y dabba by dabba y of integral m dx, and then integration is with respect to y is equal to c. So what is the integral m dx? The m is y plus x into sin x. Fine. So we are interested in calculating its integration with respect to x. Okay. So now what? So while going for an integration, the first term is y. So we can write this as y integration with respect to x plus x into sin x integration with respect to x. So this is y into x plus x into sin x. So we follow the generalized by parts rule, where in first term x is an algebraic function, we keep as it is x. Integration of sin x is a minus cos x minus derivative of x is 1. Integration of minus cos x is minus sin x. Clear? Okay. So hence this is equals to y into x plus minus x into cos x plus sin x. So this is integral m dx. Now integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx integration with respect to y is equal to integral of n. The n is y plus, sorry, the n is x minus 2 into e raised to y. Fine. Minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. What is the value of integral m dx? This is the value of integral m dx. So yx minus x into cos x plus sin x, and then integration is with respect to y. Okay, I'll write this term as xy minus x cos x plus sin x. Fine. Now we partially differentiate this bracket with respect to y. So what I'm getting, integral as it is, x minus 2 into e raised to y as it is, minus, in the first term there is only y present. So the derivative of y is 1. So 1 into x will be x. Integration with respect to y. Now this plus x minus x will get cancelled, and this is integration minus 2 e raised to y dy. So which can be written as minus 2 into integration e raised to y dy. What is the integration of e raised to y? e raised to y. So we get minus 2 e raised to y. So therefore solution is, so we'll write the formula again, integral m dx plus integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. Integration is with respect to y is equal to c. So what is integral m dx? We already calculated xy minus x into cos x plus sin x plus integration, the second term is what? Integration n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. So what is its value? Minus 2 e raised to y. Okay, so I write the same term like as minus 2 into e raised to y is equal to c. Okay, so this is our expected solution. Fine. So now let's move to the next example. I'm mainly going to discuss the problems from the university examination, which are very important for your for the practice purpose. So let's do another example. Solve 1 plus e raised to x upon y dx plus e raised to x upon y into bracket 1 minus x upon y dy equals to 0. Fine. So again we can start with the what is m and n. The m dx. So multiple of dx will be our m. So m is 1 plus e raised to x upon y. And what is n? N is e raised to x upon y into bracket 1 minus x upon y. Now what is dabba m by dabba y? That is partial derivative of m with respect to y. The first term is 1, whose derivative will be 0, plus second term is e raised to x upon y. Its derivative will be e raised to x upon y into partial derivative of x upon y with respect to y. So what will be the answer now? E raised to x upon y into x as it is. The derivative of 1 upon y is minus 1 upon y square. So what I'm getting? E raised to x upon y, okay, minus e raised to x upon y into x upon y square. Fine. Now dabba n by dabba x. That is partial derivative of n with respect to x. Look at there. E raised to x upon y and this 1 minus x upon y, both the terms having x and they are in multiplication. So we follow the u into v rule. So in the first term, what is the derivative of e raised to x upon y? E raised to x upon y into dabba by dabba x of x upon y into second bracket as into bracket as it is 1 minus x upon y plus e raised to x upon y as it is into derivative of the bracket term. The derivative of 1 is 0 minus derivative of x upon y with respect to x will be 1 upon y. Fine. So and this is e raised to x upon y into partial derivative of x upon y with respect to x will be 1 upon y into 1 minus x upon y plus we multiply by e raised to x upon y to the bracket, we get minus e raised to x upon y into 1 upon y. So let's simplify this again. E raised to x upon y into 1 upon y minus e raised to x upon y into x. 1 upon y into 1 upon y gives me y square minus minus e raised to x upon y into 1 upon y. So this plus and this minus will get cancelled. So dabba m by dabba y is equal to minus e raised to x upon y into x upon y square is equal to dabba n by dabba x. What is the value of dabba n by dabba x? Minus e raised to x upon y into x upon y square. Therefore, given differential equation is exact. Fine. So we'll go for the solution. I will is exact. Fine. Now the solution is, what is the solution? Integral m dx plus integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx and then integration with respect to y is equal to c. Fine. So what is integral m dx? So integral m dx is 1 plus e raised to x upon y integration with respect to x. Now the first term is 1 whose derivative will be x, plus second term is e raised to x upon y, integration is e raised to x upon y divided by derivative of x upon y with respect to x, which is 1 upon y. Or in other words, what is the integration of e raised to ax dx, which is e raised to ax upon a. So what is a in this problem? X upon y, which can be written as 1 upon y into x. So what is a? 1. So hence what I am getting? 1 upon y. So which is nothing but x plus y into e raised to x. Clear? Okay. Now come for the second term. What is the second term here? Just a minute, I'll write the value of integral m dx. So m dx is x plus, integral m dx is x plus y into e raised to x. Clear? Now, integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. So what is its integral with respect to y? Is equal to integral n is, we'll write it next line. So this is equals to integration, the value of n is e raised to x upon y into bracket 1 minus x upon y minus dabba by dabba y of x plus y into e raised to x upon y dy. Clear? Okay, what is the derivative now? So this is integration of, I'll multiply this bracket by e raised to x upon y. So we get e raised to x upon y minus e raised to x upon y into x upon y minus, as it is. First term, there is no y, so derivative will be 0. In the second term, y is present. Y into e raised to x upon y, both are having y term. So hence in first term, we get only derivative of y as 1 into e raised to x upon y plus y as it is, e raised to x upon y derivative is e raised to x upon y into derivative x as it is into derivative of 1 upon y, that is 1 minus 1 upon y square, like as this. Fine. Integration with respect to y. So in this is integration e raised to x upon y minus e raised to x upon y into x upon y. The minus is given inside, we get minus e raised to x upon y. This minus and this minus become plus. This y and one term from y, one term from the denominator get cancelled. So we have x into 1 upon y. E raised to x upon y into x upon y dy. Is this okay? Fine. So this is minus, this is plus cancelled, this is plus, this is minus also get cancelled. Hence, the second term integral will be 0. Therefore, solution is integral m dx plus integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. Integration with respect to y is equal to c. The value of integral m dx is x plus y into e raised to x upon y plus the value of second term is 0 is equal to c. So hence my final solution is x plus y e raised to x upon y is equal to c. This is our expected solution of the given exact differential equation. Clear with this? So from last lecture, we tried different examples to show that the given differential equation is exact, and we solved a few problems based on this from the university examination. So one more problem I like to give you as an homework. So I expect you to solve it. Write down solve x plus solve x into square root of x square plus y square minus y dx plus y into square root of x square plus y square minus x into dy is equal to 0. Is it okay? So this is m dx plus n dy. Try to solve this differential equation. We give this problem as an homework. Okay. Now, sometimes it may happen that the given differential equation is expressed in the form of m dx plus n dy is equal to 0. But dabba m by dabba y is not equals to dabba n by dabba x. That is, m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 is not exact differential equation. Now, why it is not a differential equation? Because this differential equation which is obtained is by just differentiating the primitive, and they eliminated some part of it, or they subtracted some part of it. That's why it is not an exact. Is it? So now what? The question comes: can I reduce, or say, can we reduce? Can we reduce it into exact differential equation? The answer is yes. We can reduce it into an exact differential equation. How to reduce? How to reduce it into exact? By multiplying with a factor. The factor would be a function of x1. Okay? By multiplying with a factor called as integrating factor. Fine? So by multiplying with a integrating factor to the m dx plus n dy, we can reduce it into a exact differential equation. Fine? So we can call that process as equation reducible to exact. Such equations are known as equations reducible to exact. The main important part is we need to find out a multiplying factor. That is, we need to find out a integrating factor. Is it? So now what are the ways we have? One is you can get the integrating factor by various other way, or say just by observation you can easily find out the integrating factor. That is, we say by just inspection we get it. Fine. But there are some rules from which you can easily derive the value of integrating factor. Is it? So one of the well-known method is the, or say well-known rule, we say the well-known rule is the homogeneous differential equation. Fine. So I discuss the first rule of reducing to exact differential equation. So rule 1. Okay. Rule for equation reducible to exact. So rule number 1. What is the first rule? First rule is, if differential equation m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 is homogeneous. Fine. And the value of m into x plus n into y should be non-zero. Then 1 upon mx plus ny be integrating factor. Fine. So you have learned so far this method, but still we would like to introduce it again. Okay, fine. So let's start with one example and we apply the first rule. Solve the differential equation x square y minus 2xy square dx plus, sorry, not plus, here it is minus x cube minus 3x square y into dy is equal to 0. So this is a differential equation given and we need to check whether it is homogeneous. If it is homogeneous, sorry, we need to check whether it is exact. If it is exact, we can directly go for its solution. Okay. So here, what is m? The m is x square y minus 2xy square. And what is n? N is equal to, now look at this, m dx plus n dy. M dx plus n dy. Here, the n is having plus sign. And what is sign here? The minus. So you can write the value of n as minus x cube minus 3x square y. Fine. So hence deva m by deva y is equal to, in the first term y is present, so derivative of y will be 1, so we get x square minus y square derivative is 2y, so we have 2 into 4xy. Now deva n by deva x will be minus derivative of x cube will be 3x square minus 3 to the 6xy. Now if you just look at deva m by deva y is not equals to deva n by deva x. Therefore, given differential equation is not exact. So as I found it is not an exact, then first is we can reduce it into exact differential equation. How we can reduce it into exact differential equation? By finding integrating factor. Therefore, to find an integrating factor. Now, how you calculate the integrating factor? For that, the first rule which we studied is m dx plus n dy is a homogeneous and mx plus ny is not equal to 0. Now look at, is this differential equation is exact, homogeneous? See, how to find out it is homogeneous or not? See the degree of each term. Here the degree of x is 2. Here the degree of x is 2. Here the degree of y is 1. So the degree of this complete term is 2 plus 1, 3. Come to the next term. Here the degree of x is 1. Here the degree of y is 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. Here x cube, the degree is 3. Next term minus 3x square y. The degree of x is 2 and the degree of y is 1. So 2 plus 1 again 3. So what happened? All the terms with a degree 3. So that means all the terms having the same degree. Therefore, clearly given differential equation is homogeneous. Fine. Now consider what you are going to consider. mx plus ny. So what is mx plus ny? So m is x square y minus 2x y square into x plus, what is n? Minus x cube minus 3x square y into y. Okay. Now, so let's calculate this value. This is x square into this x becomes x cube y minus 2x square y square. This minus will be taken inside, x cube y minus minus become plus 3 times x square y square. Fine. So this plus x cube y minus x cube y will get cancelled. This is minus 2x square y square. This is plus 3x square y square. Hence my answer is x square into y square, which is of course not equals to 0. Therefore, integrating factor is equal to 1 upon mx plus ny, which is 1 upon x square into y square. So multiply given differential equation by integrating factor. So what will happen? We'll multiply by integrating factor to each term. So 1 upon x square into y square into first term, that is x square y minus 2x y square into dx, plus integrating factor into second term, that is minus x cube minus 3x square y dy is equal to 0. So let's multiply the bracket by 1 upon x square into y square. So when I multiply the first term, the x square will get cancelled and y upon y square, which gives me x square y upon x square y square, okay, minus 2xy square upon x square into y square dx, minus x cube upon x square into y square minus 3x square y upon x square into y square dy. Now what? From each term you delete the common terms from numerator as well as denominator. So from here x square upon x square will get cancelled, y upon y square, hence we get 1 upon y, minus in the second term the 2 as it is, there is a y square upon y square get cancelled, x upon x square, so we get 1 upon x. So this is the first term, minus second term would be, sorry, there is an x cube in the numerator, so we have and x square in the denominator, so we have x upon y square, minus x square upon x square will get cancelled, y upon y square, so we have minus 3 upon y dy equals to 0. Is this okay? Fine. So now what? So now this I call the given differential equation as 1, this as 2. Clearly differential equation 2 is exact. Therefore solution is, what is the solution? Integral m dx plus integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. Integration is with respect to y is equal to c. Now just go and calculate both the terms. So integral m dx. What is m now? The new value of m is this. So integral 1 upon y minus 2 upon x dx. So what is the integration of 1 upon y? With respect to x, x upon y minus 2 into integration of 1 upon x is log x. Okay. Now dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. I calculate this value separately like as a yesterday's lecture. So dabba by dabba y of x upon y minus log x. In the second term there is no y, so derivative is 0. So x upon y derivative will be x into minus 1 upon y square. So this is minus x upon y square. Fine. Okay. Now integral of n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. Integration is with respect to y. So what I get there? So this is integral. The n is x upon y square. This minus n I'll give it to the inside. What is n here? The n will be minus x upon y square minus 3 upon y. So at the same time, what I do, I'll give the minus sign inside of the bracket at the same time. So that will be a very clear to write the values. Minus x upon y square plus 3 upon y. Okay. Then minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. So what is its value? Its value is minus x upon y square. Integration with respect to y. Fine. Now what will be the integral here? It's very easy. So this is equals to integral. See, this is minus, this minus minus become plus, so this entire term will get cancelled. So we get 3 upon y dy. So what is the answer now? 3 into log. Is it okay? So 3 into log y. So therefore, the final solution is integral m dx plus integral n minus dabba by dabba y of integral m dx. The integration is with respect to y is equal to c. So what is integral m dx? X upon y minus 2 log x. And what is second term? 3 times log y is equal to c. So this can be written as x upon y minus log x square plus log y cube is equal to c. So which can be written as x upon y, this is minus, this is plus. Hence we can write plus log of y cube upon x cube is equal to c by using the laws of logarithms. One can write in this way. Is it? But one more thing, whenever a logarithmic term is involved, what you do is you keep the right hand side constant as log c to avoid all sort of confusions. Fine. I hope this is now clear to you. Fine. So we would like to continue with the problem discussion on the same topic in the next lecture. So I expect you to solve the given homework question and submit your answer at earliest. Okay. Thank you everyone.